Hello, I'm Mike Hughes Hayes, creator of the AI Subject Stack of mini books and Mike's notes on the AISupercampus.com of conversational intelligence for good. Here's today's AI Audible.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We're really glad you're here with us because today's topic is something that, well, I think it touches literally everyone right now.
Oh, absolutely. Whether you realize it or not, honestly.
Right. And, AI can often feel like this, like totally exclusive club, like you need a fancy computer science degree just to even peek inside. But our mission for this deep dive is to completely shatter that myth.
Yeah, we're tearing that down today because the source material we're looking at is just so practical.
It really is. We are unpacking a fantastic guide by Mike Hughes Hayes. He's the editor-in-chief of the AI Subject Stack of mini books. And the specific piece is called Writers and Readers. The AI Super Campus Lobby is open for everyone.
It's a great title. It's a great framework. He uses this concept of the AI Super Campus, which is this virtual high-rise building where anybody can master AI, regardless of their technical background.
Exactly. We're going to talk about the core skill you need to navigate this building, why education is literally your best armor right now, and how you can take your very first step in 3 minutes.
Which is the best part, honestly. 3 minutes to get started.
Right. Okay, let's unpack this. Imagine a skyscraper right in the middle of your city. It's massive, state-of-the-art, glass everywhere, and everyone keeps pointing at it saying, the future's happening in there.
Right, and naturally you'd think, oh, I can't go in there, I don't know Python.
Exactly. You assume there's a dress code or an entrance exam, or you need to understand what a neural network actually is. But the doors are wide open. There's no bouncer.
Yeah, that hesitation is just so widespread. People are standing on the sidewalk looking up, thinking they missed the boat entirely.
And that brings us to the ground floor of Hayes' metaphor, right? The lobby. This is where every single person begins. You walk through the door.
No prerequisites. And when you look up from that lobby, you're not looking at, science fiction or hype. You are looking at floors of genuine practical possibility.
Yeah, the lobby is really just focused on your very first AI conversation, figuring out what AI is, what it isn't, and just basic prompting to strip away that fear.
Right, because once you get past that, you have floor 2, which is about asking better questions to make better daily decisions, and floor 3, which is using AI for everyday life.
Like health questions or planning a family trip, right?
Exactly. Organizing projects around the house.
Yeah.
Really practical daily stuff.
Okay, but I want to push back just a little bit here because to me, it feels like walking into a massive, intimidating library. And instead of reading every book, you're just learning how to ask the librarian the right questions.
That's a really good way to look at it, actually.
But I mean, isn't it overwhelming to think about climbing this massive skyscraper of technology when you're just trying to plan a family vacation?
Well, what's fascinating here is that the building meets you exactly where you are. There's no forced march up the stairs,
Okay, so you don't have to go straight to the top.
Not at all. The pace is totally self-directed. Hayes actually uses this great mantra throughout the text. Come for a day, stay for a lifetime.
Oh, I like that. Come for a day, stay for a lifetime. It really lowers the stakes.
It does. Because the lower floors aren't about coding at all. They are literally just about having a genuine back-and-forth conversation that gives you immediately useful results.
Right. It's not a search engine where you just get links and do the work yourself.
Exactly. It's dynamic. But of course, to move up from the lobby to those higher floors, you do need a way to climb.
Right. And the source makes it clear. You don't take an elevator built out of code. You take an elevator powered by a very specific, uniquely human skill.
Yeah. And this is really the central thesis of the whole guide.
Yeah.
Hayes calls it AI reasonability.
AI reasonability. Let's dig into that.
It's basically the recognition that every single human has the capacity to reason well with AI, to direct it, to question it, and importantly, to protect themselves.
And the text points out that the skill is portable, right, and durable, which is huge.
Huge, because it connects you to all AI platforms, not just whatever tool is trending this week. It's a way of thinking, not a software manual.
So what does this all mean for you, the listener? How do you actually practice this?
Well, Hayes breaks it down into 2 parts. He says it's both a science and an art.
Okay, science and art. Let's start with the science part.
The science is the logical framework. It's testing the outputs, catching errors, making your practice repeatable, like giving the AI a specific role and constraints in your prompt.
So it's kind of like cooking, right? The science is the recipe. It's measuring the ingredients exactly, knowing the oven temperature, following the steps.
I love that analogy,
Yeah.
yes. But the recipe alone only gets you so far. That's where the art comes in.
Right, because the art is tasting the soup and knowing it needs just a pinch more salt.
Exactly. The art is your intuition, your empathy. It's that felt sense of knowing when an AI conversation is actually useful versus when it just sounds good but means nothing.
It's reading the email the AI wrote and saying, my boss is getting to know I didn't write this, the tone is way too robotic, and
Yeah.
then adjusting it.
Precisely. And combining that art and science makes you incredibly valuable in any room. You become someone who thinks clearly using humanity's most powerful tools.
But this clarity of thought isn't just about being productive at work, and this is where the source takes a really interesting turn.
Yeah, we move up to the middle floors now, floors 4 and 5. And the tone definitely shifts.
It really does. It goes from productivity to, urgent defense, because now we're talking about education as armor.
Right. Floor 4 is all about understanding AI's limitations, verifying information, applying critical thinking so you don't fall for hallucinations.
Which, just to clarify for the listener, is when the AI confidently invents facts, because it's essentially just predicting the next word, right?
Exactly. It's a prediction engine, not a truth database. And then floor 5 is about protecting yourself from AI crime, scams, deepfakes, fraud, manipulation.
Yeah, the author has this really powerful quote. On this campus, education is armor.
It's so true. It's not just about empowerment anymore. It's about defense in an age of digital deception. The old ways of spotting scams just don't work against AI.
Because the phishing emails don't have typos anymore. The voice on the phone sounds exactly like your grandson.
Exactly. Bad actors are using the same tools, so you have to know how they work to defend against them.
Which connects directly to the listener profiles Hayes talks about. This building is for the parent who wants to protect their family from a voice cloning scam.
Yes. Or the worker who wants to stay ahead of industry displacement.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a victim of automation. You want to be directing it.
So, okay, once you have your armor on and you know how to navigate safely without being scammed or lied to, what do you do with that safety?
You start building.
Yeah.
And that takes us up to the higher floors.
Yeah, let's ride the elevator up, floors 6 through 9, and then eventually the penthouse.
The view is great up there. Floor 6 is all about career and entrepreneurship. Floor 7 is creative partnership. So writing, art, storytelling.
Which isn't just having the AI write a book for you. It's using it as a brainstorming partner to, test plot holes.
Exactly. It's a sounding board. Then floor 8 is community impact, solving local challenges with global intelligence.
Like a small nonprofit using AI to write a massive grant proposal they couldn't afford a consultant for.
Yes. And then floor 9 is deep reasoning and systems thinking, which finally brings us to the penthouse.
The penthouse, the very top of the AI super campus.
Right. And Hayes describes the penthouse as superintelligence in practice. It's lifelong learning and human wisdom working alongside AI as a force for good.
But it makes you wonder, why go to all that effort? What's the ultimate goal of climbing up there?
Well, if we connect this to the bigger picture, and this is a really beautiful concept from the text, it introduces what Hayes calls the expanding circle.
The expanding circle. I really loved this part of the deep dive.
Because the true promise of this campus isn't just your own isolated success. When people develop genuine AI reasonability, they naturally turn around and bring others with them.
Right. You help a colleague automate a boring task, or you protect your grandparents from a scam, or you empower that local nonprofit.
Exactly. It ripples outward. You become a steward of this technology for your community.
And there's this profound paradigm shift the text highlights. Hay says, learning the process is the product.
Yeah, that line really stuck with me.
Right. You aren't just collecting answers from an AI. The act of articulating your thoughts to a machine actually forces you to think clearer.
Every prompt sharpens you. You're becoming someone who thinks better. And that process just never stops.
Okay, so all of this theory is amazing. But if I'm listening right now, I'm probably thinking, where do I actually begin?
And that is why Hayes' guide is so practical. He gives you a highly specific 3-minute exercise to enter the lobby today.
Here's where it gets really interesting. Because this prompt, he suggests, is so disarmingly simple.
It completely strips away all the intimidation. What does he have them do?
He says to open any AI assistant, doesn't matter which one, and just type, "Hello, I am completely new to AI. Can you help me understand what you are and what you can do for someone like me?"
It's brilliant. By telling the AI you're new, You're already applying the science of AI reasonability. You're setting a constraint.
Right. The AI knows not to talk about algorithms. It's going to use plain English.
And then you read it carefully, and you apply the art. You ask one follow-up question about anything you didn't fully understand.
Just a simple back and forth. That is the seed of AI reasonability right there. Practicing intention and pushing one level deeper.
And if you want to keep climbing, Hayes provides all these avenues. There are the mini books, which you can read in a single sitting.
Which is perfect for busy people.
Exactly. Then there's Mike's notes on Substack, which gives you curated, real-time reflections as the tech evolves. Plus, audio and video content. You can learn the way that works best for you.
Okay, let's recap the journey we've mapped out today. We started out on the sidewalk, right? Looking up at this intimidating building.
Assuming we couldn't get in.
Yeah, but we discovered the lobby is open to everyone. No technical skills required. From there, you start developing the art and science of AI reasonability.
And then you don the armor of education on the middle floors to protect yourself.
Exactly. And eventually, you climb to the penthouse to become a steward of human flourishing, building that expanding circle.
It's an incredible roadmap.
Okay.
And, it leaves me with a final thought to really mull over. Building on that idea of human wisdom alongside AI.
Oh, I like where this is going. What's the thought?
Well, if the ultimate goal of the AI supercampus is to make us someone who thinks better, this raises an important question. Is it possible that interacting with an artificial mind is actually the exact catalyst we need to become more deeply, consciously, and critically human?
Wow. That's a profound way to look at it. Using the artificial to enhance the human. I love that.
It completely flips the fear narrative on its head.
It really does. Well, thank you all for joining us on this deep dive. Your homework for today is simple. Take 3 minutes, find an AI assistant, and just say hello. The lobby is open. We'll see you next time.
I'm Mike Hughes Hayes, Editor-in-Chief of the AI Supercampus, and I approve this message.